My brother's correct. We have been into a lot. I'm 61. My brother's, I died before God. I'm after God. So, but the other idea is just being a Marine and going through what I've gone. This is when I got my removal notice in 2009 too. Mine was in January. And that day, the 29th, my mother died. That's the day I went to court. Can you imagine how I felt? And she died right there in Colorado Springs. To go to court and then come back in the evening, your mother died. My whole world would just stop. So I couldn't tell nobody what I felt. I was shamed, embarrassed. I didn't know what to do. After a month of going through hell, that's when my brother showed up. And I looked in his face and he looked like, oh man, what happened to you? What's wrong? He had the same look like I had inside. Well, he told me, look at this form. And he was just shaking. I looked at it and I said, wait a second, brother. Just like you saw in the movie. I went around and put mine right by him. This, and he said he couldn't believe it either. So from there on, our life has changed. Since 2009, it's been hell. I mean, I even lost a girlfriend that was with me 20 years. She couldn't take it. It's a life that no person in this world should go through. To live without a country. After the country you have served and done your duty, and I would have died, and I still would now for this country. But we have to stand up. We have to wake up. All this, we honor our veterans, we care for our veterans. If you were in our shoes, you'll know what I mean. And it's very tragic and hard for us to walk around and to even see signs. I walk around and say, we honor our veterans, we do this and that. Veterans holidays, all these holidays they have, I can't even go see them. I can't even be there anymore. That's how bad it is. So all these things, inviting us here to do the speech and to talk and get to know each other, I know that you're going to go and take it and bloom out and say, hey, we have to do something about this. We have to write a poem, how it is to hurt deep inside of the country you love so much and being tore all apart. Our mother and father are up there looking down at us, and we're here marching. Because that 2009, it changed us. Once we put it in the news, the first time we put it in the news, the two officers that put this removal notice called me on my cell phone, telling me, Mr. Valenzuela. I said, yeah, who's this? Because, it's restricted, it's Homeland Security. Tell me, hey, we saw you two in the news. Well, who's this? Well, we're the two officers that put your removal notice from this country. This is Robert C. Lindley